Hello everyone, Kiryu Plays here, and today I'm going to review the NECA Godzilla 2014, the reissue version. Now I have to say is that I really do love the design of Godzilla, and just like this figure, it does capture what Godzilla meant to look like in the film. And the sculpting on this figure is very amazing. You could tell that NECA really did work hard on every scales, even the details on the back, even the dorsal fins are very well detailed. Also, even under the arms are detailed, and NECA didn't have to do that, but they did. Including the chest is well sculpted. And all I have to say is that every part on this figure is perfectly sculpted. And I'm so glad that NECA has made this figure. Sadly, they can't make any more Godzilla figures because they lost their license. So they can't make any more. And we're gonna have to rely on the SH Monster Arts figures. And they're really good. They're very well articulated, they're perfectly well detailed and sculpted. Just the prices. Other than that, let's get right to the review. Okay, so the head is on a ball joint, which means we can look up, down, left, and right. Since the head is on a ball joint, we do get a swivel/rotation. It kind of gets in the way of articulation, causing the head and neck joints to have a tight articulation, which cause the lower neck to move on its own. Now, that out of the way, time to go on to the arms. The arms are on a ball joint, so we can get a circular motion out of them. And by doing this, we do get a good rotation out of them, as you can see. And now, onto the forearms. The forearm is on a hinge joint, so we can move it up, and that's pretty much it. Also, the hands are on ball joints, and since it's a ball joint, we can rotate it, so we could make Godzilla wave, or his now traditional stance in the film. A part of me wished for an alternative hand pieces for 2014, but that's just me. So, you can make Godzilla look like he's rising up from the building's dust and make cool poses with his figure. And now, onward to the tail. This part is my least favorite part out of the entire figure. We will get to this part eventually. Right now, I want to talk about these three pieces. For the first part of the tail, I am very amazed that NECA decided to sculpt even the little details that get overlooked. They could easily make the underside of the tail dull, but they didn't. You can tell they put a lot of effort into 2014, minus the tail. Now, to the legs of 2014, and the legs are very well sculpted. The bumps and cracks are very well detailed, as you could see on the legs. On the top thigh, you could definitely tell it's very well bumpy and very well detailed. You can move the legs up, but it kind of ruins the figure, as well you can see. So I'm just gonna have it placed back. And now onto the feet. The feet is very well detailed. Sadly, the limit on the pivot is very, very limited. You can only get barely left and right movement. You can move it down a lot, as you can see, and you can move it slightly up, but yeah, there is a limit to that. And also, you can have some pretty good poses with this figure. And now for some size comparison. And for size comparison, here we have the Bandai Godzilla 2000 Millennium. And this figure is a little bit more wide than the 2014, but in the film, Godzilla 2014 is very much wide. And on to the next figure, here we have is the Bandai GMK King Ghidorah. Now, I know the figure is very small compared to 2014, but in the film, Godzilla is bigger than King Ghidorah. And that concludes my review. I hope you like it, share, and subscribe for more. Until my next review, I will review the NECA Shin Godzilla. See you then. Bye.